course. Today we're in the Pelangi area of Johor Bahru, an area that has seen much change, as those new buildings in front of you will testify. And we're going on another of our mall trips, and today it's in a mall that really to me has come back from the dead. It seemed to be dying on its feet. Lots of the shops were leaving. It was becoming more and more empty shop, empty shop, empty shops. In fact, there were whole corridors of empty shops. But in the last couple of years, it's had a new facelift on the outside. It's made it all look a bit more modern and newer. But, and this is an important one of Johor's most unloved, at least by me, malls, Danga Mall, which is thankfully now shut. And the benefit of that closing for Plaza Pelangi was amazing, because the one thing that Danga Mall had going for it was the IT shops were there. And with Danga closing, they all moved into Plaza Pelangi. And that was around about the time that all of the transformation was done to the building. And obviously that has also attracted more and more people in. Like, Plaza Pelangi has a whole new life. So why don't we go inside and have a look? There were, as far as I think, there were 4 entrances to Plaza Pelangi. We're going in this one. What we'll do is we'll have a look around. So this is your entranceway, and we've got coffee bean and tea leaf here, which is always a good place to stop and sit down and have a refreshing drink. And of course you've got your McDonald's, obligatory obviously in any mall in the world. This is the main reason that I think this mall survived: cold storage. As a supermarket, cold storage is clean. It's got fresh, nice fresh produce, very good friendly staff, and although it's not that big, it's got a lot of choice. And when Plaza Pelangi was dying on its ass, pretty sure this is a place that kept it together, so enabled it to carry on and survive. Most of the ground floor places did stay, but it was further up the stairs, as we're going to see, that the places that were closing down, which was kind of dying from the top. It was not like a balding man losing hair from the top and working it down, so just their ears were covered. But this place got regained and a whole new lease of life. This in the middle is like a display area. There's always different things going on here, different promotions. Nando's, which are pretty well everywhere in the world nowadays. They've been here for years. Subway's a fairly new one that's came with the changes. And Arabian Nights, which seems to be very busy today, which is good. It's been here for a long time and does really good food. Let's have a look at some of the higher floors and show you what's around up there. Maxis. Don't ask me about Maxis unless you want to hear lots of swearing. It's a long way from being one of the biggest malls in Johor. And as I said, it's more one of the older malls, but it has really reimagined itself, and it is paying off. This place is alive again. Also, we have over there Metro Jaya. Metro Jaya covers probably 3 floors. So you've got your party shop, all your fun things for your parties. And this is Metro Jaya. We won't go in Metro Jaya. We all know what these places are like. They've got everything. As you can see, this is the second floor directory, cosmetics and fragrance, etc. Great thing with a camera, people want to wave to you. Hi. If your thing is technology, then Plaza Pelangi has everything you need, as you can see here. Pretty well everything. If it's new, probably before it gets to Europe, it'll be here. And all of these shops have come in the last 6 months. Most of this was all closed and the place was dying. Innie's an old survivor, which is good to see. It's a good shot for my wife. Not sure what the golden eggs are about. Entertaining. So we see we've still got empties here, but the way this place is reviving, I don't think it'll be that long before they're opening up again. So going up again, we're using our new GoPro Hero 7, and I'm hoping that that takes away so much of the shakiness that seems to come with me wobbling along on my knackered old hips and legs. So this is the main media floor, IT floor. And as you can see, you've got MSI for your gaming computers. Got more gaming computers over there, General Public of Gamers. And these places are all absolutely fabulous. I like this little electric bike. Actually, I've got to say, I'm going to give a shout out to these guys. There's a whole lot of choice in here, and there was a whole lot of choice when they were all back in Dangamal, but this is one of my go-to places. Here's your gaming shop. Look at all this stuff. A bit spiffy, isn't it? A lot of pretty colours, like a disco in your own home. Seems to be the thing. Lots of flashing lights. Let's go and check another floor out. This place also came from Dangamal, and I see they're opening up a music school. That's pretty interesting. This is where you get you refurbished, or I'm not even sure they're refurbished, but second-hand computers. Hi, how are you? And I think I've used these guys before as well. They're really good to get some sort of hard-to-get adapters or plugs for an old bloody Apple Mac that I had. Now, this art shop's been here a long time, which is another survivor in the olden times. Really well laid out shop. Nicely done, isn't it? Well, you can get that computer for 350 ringgit. I'm pretty sure it's not up to much, but if you just need a cheap computer. Now, one of the other things we have a lot of in Johor are your hairdressers and your beauty academies. And this is the final floor. Have a look down. Now, of course, some of these places might be closed just because it's also a holiday today. So this floor has a lot of household things, kitchens and plumbing and bathroom stuff, and that's a very nice round bath. Holy crap, my wife would like that. And again, when I was here 10 years ago, you'd be struggling like crazy to find stuff like that in Johor. It was very, very basic stuff. It's got a lot more flash and a lot more modern nowadays. It's, you know, you couldn't really get a decent Western style kitchen. I'm sure it's obligatory in every mall in Johor. You have to have a KTV, a karaoke place. These are good fun, if that's what you're into. I'm not, but they are still good fun occasionally. I have a terrible singing voice, and those people who are stupid enough to get me up, give me a few drinks, and let me start singing, then I can't be stopped, and it's awful for all of you. It's terrible. I mean, I mumble as a person talking. Imagine how bad my fucking singing is. It says pre-renovation sale and clearance sale. So what is it? I hope it's pre-renovation. It's just got a leak maybe on there. Right. So as you can see, whatever your electronics wishes are, easily gettable now in Malaysia. Because I was managing a gym in Taman Non Chik. Taman Non Chik is, you've seen that in another video, so I used to live. And I left long ago, but it's good to see the old boys still going, and this is their latest. The branch I was in is closed down. This is the newest branch. And shout out to these guys if you're into mixed martial arts or into fitness. And some personal trainers, good personal trainers, I can recommend these people. Good people. So I'm going to looking good. Hello, how are you? Good. Hey honey, how are you? Things okay? Take care. Edik, lovely lady. And you can see some guys being put through their paces. He's a good looking young man. That's Reza, he's a personal trainer, he's also the manager of the branch and also does mixed martial arts. He's from Iran and I wouldn't fuck with him, he's a pretty tough kid. He's, I saw him in a boxing fight with a broken hand. So, and he's a great guy, really lovely guy. So, that's your Plaza Pelangi.
Hit that like and subscribe button.